Hey guys, it's your girl Big Roo, Real Talk. Topic, teens versus downtown Chicago. Hundreds of teenagers stormed the streets of downtown Chicago on a Saturday night, smashing car windows, messing with bystanders, and even sending panicking tourists running from the sound of gunfire. One lady stated, "Where are their parents at?" to Fox 32 News. A large group of teenagers was seen bashing music from a Bluetooth speaker and running in front of cars, in front of traffic, with some attempt to gain access to the city Millennium Park, which is off limits to those under 21 after certain hours, and the Downtown Art Institute. Some teens in the group began jumping up and down on people's cars, smashing windows, and even attacked a person inside of their car. One woman told Fox 32 her husband was attacked from the driver's side of their vehicle and beaten after a group of teens jumped up and down on the couple's windshield. The man was taken to a local hospital for treatment. I really feel like it is crazy that a person can't even enjoy downtown. When I was growing up, downtown was the place to go. It wasn't no shooting, no killing, no breaking into stores. But after those riots and everything started happening where people started going downtown and messing up, like, why would you turn around and mess up our community? Why mess up something that is put there to better our community as well? Like, you could go over east, you could go certain places, and certain areas is either considered bad or some is good, but the people in it make it bad, or our buildings is messed up. So downtown was a place to go when tourists come, people come from out of town, and they feel like they want to enjoy themselves. People that lives in Chicago take them downtown. And now you can't really even take them because you having riots, you having shootings, people robbing you while you're down there. You know, you come back, your car gone because someone stole it. It is just really crazy how this world is literally coming to. And for these kids as teenagers is going down there messing up people's property. That is true what that person said. Where are their parents at? Like, sometimes I feel like you can't blame their parents, but sometimes you can't. Because you have some parents that turns around and literally tell their kids, hey, you can't do this. They teach them right for wrong, but yet they're at work. But why is these kids out on a Saturday night late anyway? Downtown at that. If they're teenagers, they what? From 13 to 17 or, at least 18 because they're not 21. They're teenagers. And for you to go and mess up people's property by jumping on their cars and stuff, that is wrong. And I also heard the reason how all the teenagers get out there is that they go on social media and they let them know the date and the time that they are going downtown. And once other teenagers get that, they all go down there because they feel like, hey, all they need is that one person to break into something. They need that one person to jump on somebody's car. If it's a group of people that, the police can't stop every single person. And then not even that, they are trying to get the law back that teenagers can't be out at a certain time because this riot is just it's too much stuff going on. It shouldn't be no reason that your kids is going on a Saturday night downtown messing with people and destroying private property of someone else's stuff. Go do your own stuff like that. Go jump on your own car. You're not going to do that. And then it's so crazy because if some of the teenagers' parents saw them doing it, they will get in trouble. But you cannot stop these kids from going out doing stuff unless you tell them, no, come in and you stay in the house and you don't go nowhere. You have to put your foot down. But it's these kids' fault. They're going to end up in jail. hurt, parents in trouble for their kids doing something they don't supposed to be doing. It do fall back on the parents sometimes, but it is just crazy that these teenagers is out here messing up property that don't belong to them. We all need to come together and get these kids to open up something, open up more gyms, open up something, start asking these kids. We need to go out, do a walk around, ask these kids what they like. Sometimes these parents do not even talk to their kids to let these kids know, hey, what do you like to do? What is something that you could do that get you out these streets? We need to start getting these kids activities, and you being a part of these activities as well. We can't just say, hey, we'll pay for it, we do this. No, if your kids want to go play ball, go with them and play ball. Go watch them, support them. They want to go swim, go swimming with them. Give them activities to do. Open up more gyms. Open up. This community have to do more to put these kids at attention. All they doing is smoking, drinking, popping pills, getting them a reason to act out. When you're off some type of drug, you do stupid stuff. And that's any age and anybody. So with that being said, everybody needs to come together. Parents need to come together and get these kids out the streets. It's enough that you're living in Chicago. And then if your kids is bad, you already know how kids in Chicago turns up. Either dead or in jail. Sorry to say. And that is so sad to see these young teens go down for doing something that could have been prevented. Why should kids go out and vandalize somebody else's property? Stealing. Because they either don't have it, their parents not around, their parents not supportive, their parents don't let them know or talk to them what's right or wrong. And these kids go out and they find it the wrong way. You have some kids that's leaders, you have some kids that's followers. And when your kid is a follower, all they got to do is say, hey, let's go downtown. We finna go jump on the car. Look, I'm doing this, you do it too. Not knowing the consequences is getting locked up or getting hurt. These kids is having guns. Why? Because they going and they buying them from people for the low. People giving it to them. Their parents got guns and they got too many and they taking them, to school and everything. We need to get control over these guns, you guys. It is very ridiculous that kids is going downtown, messing up private property. Even I just don't, it really got me. You gonna pull a man out of his car and he's down there driving. You jump on his windshield, breaking his windshield, pulling him out the car and hurting him to the point he has to be rushed to the hospital. What did that man do to you? What is that proving? That you beating on a man and pulling him out his property. They work hard for their cars. These people work hard for their buildings, they business and companies and everything. And y'all tend to go down there and ruin it. What is that proving? That's not changing nothing. That's just giving Chicago an even more better name. Something to be talked on the news. Between this killing and gun violence and destroying property, it is ridiculous. Go out and get your own. Work for it. What can you do good? We need to get these kids into some type of form of businesses. It's like with YouTube being out and everything, social media, TikTok, it's so much stuff that these kids can make money from. But instead they want to go and mess up people's property. I really feel sorry for these kids that feel like they got to destroy something just to be seen or heard. Get together, parents. Talk to your kids. Try to come up with activities and stuff that we can do to better our kids. I have teenagers. I'm happy that they don't do it. But you never know what your kids do. Parents always go out and they say, oh, my kids is good. My kids is that. In reality, your kid is not. Your kid might be the main leader. I just really come on here, you guys, to tell stories that I feel that is important to me, that needs to get out, even though they are out. But I just want to give my review and my opinion, rather, on it. So today, we talked about the riot that went down with the teenagers. So this is called Teens versus Downtown Chicago. And I feel like the teens won because they left one dead and one injured. Look, get out and do something with your kids, okay? No teenagers should be leaving a person injured and a person dead for going downtown, messing with people's property, jumping on cars, messing with bystanders, and shooting guns as a teenager. We need to get in these kids' heads and let them know that it's more out there than vandalizing property and hurting people. This is your girl, Big Roo, Real Talk, Teens versus Downtown Chicago. Peace.